back. So, it's been a few days. I think the last thing I did was we boarded that Quarian ship, trying to get the Quarians on our side for this final battle at the end of this game. Yeah, that's where I was last. So, I was just informed that this guy wants to talk to me. Don't know what for, Engineer Adams.
Commander, remember the problem I
rarely
mentioned
says anything.
about a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment?
Not
Evie
really,
and I
I
have
don't
been
remember that.
brainstorming and comparing notes. I'm confident we can make the system safer. We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel,
it's a fetch
Commander?
quest.
I've got the specs right here.
I'll look for one next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Alright.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Oh, that's right. I was going to do this real quick. The other day, I wasn't actually playing the other day, but I went to my cabin and I realized that there was a couple missions that can be done here, or a couple things that could be invite Tali to my room.
Tali, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
Tali, whatever.
I'll just be a moment.
I haven't yet successfully rekindled the
asking
Liara
me up.
relationship, but I'm
I
trying.
couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tali.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter.
Look at all those ships behind me.
The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for
Tali,
this.
look out, you got fish after
You're
you.
doing fine, Tali. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
Anyone else? No. Yeah, see, I keep getting those things that says, like, unlocked in medbay, and I don't know how to use them, or how to acquire them. They're, like, abilities I think that you get for your crew. You know what? I haven't talked to Joker and Edie in a while. I know they said next time we go to the Citadel, they will go down there with me.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
Yes, Shepard?
Carry on.
Understood. If you wish to...
Noted.
Okay, that's actually not anything new.
So a Prothean? A
Yes.
real live Prothean?
I keep trying to sprint with left click because I was playing Sea of Thieves yesterday. Yeah, it's been a few days. I was playing Sea of Thieves and Lightyear Frontier, but back on the Mass Effect grind. Yeah, there's, what, 3 missions on Rannoch I need to do? I thought there was 3. Let's save the Admiral. Tali Garrus. Yep, that'll work. That was weird.
Commander Shepard,
I was
this
just
is
sitting in
Admiral
the
Zen.
shuttle for a
Have you
second.
reached Zelcorus' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Zelcorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Zelcorus understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain. After all,
Well, then protect them.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zelcorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him. Make sure to proceed with caution.
She must have
Admiral Zen.
U.S. Cellular or something.
Well, this should make things interesting.
We'll see in a minute. Take us in to the tower.
Oh boy.
We're taking fire.
Some Geth flat cannons.
The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
Oh, I still got that blade on the front of my gun.
To be standing here
All right,
in the
stop.
land of
I
my
keep trying to click
ancestors.
in left stick to run. It's hold A, you doofus. Also, you know what else I forgot again? Turn off vibration.
Jamming towers. Clever. But if we just towed in some asteroids,
You want to drop meteors on Rannoch? You'd make it unlivable.
the dust would settle, and you've already got the suits.
Oh, Garrus.
Get!
Can I wish there was like stealth assassination in this. Oh, 3-round burst. I was expecting this to be an automatic, but I guess not. What the?
You all right?
Was it a
I'm
mine?
okay. Watch out for more mines.
Yeah.
Get below us.
Wow. One 3-round burst takes them out.
There's Get dropping in!
Dang, this thing is good. If I just run fast enough, I think I'll probably avoid those mines.
AA guns ahead.
Hello, boys. Yeah. Stop it. Stop it.
Looks like the gun has a control panel. Let's take a look.
Shut it
One of us
down.
needs to take those AA guns offline.
Garrus.
Garrus, you're up. Right.
Dropping gas.
Well, yet another protect mission. Tali, can you protect back there? I will do the front. Oh my, I hate the death primes, they're so irritating. Energy drain. Oh my god. Tali, shoot him. God, what is that? Is that an auto turret?
There, I got the gun offline. Good.
Where? Oh, level 50. 50. Oh wow, it's way over there. Tali, I don't think I've changed her loadout. That's my fault. She's using a shotgun, trying to kill something long range with a shotgun. I was like, why are you using that? And then I realized, oh yeah, I have to change your gun. Oh crap. Oh.
You heard my message.
Mm-hmm.
Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn hacks.
No.
I clean engine parts.
Yeah, what are you doing
This
on the
place is
battlefield
filled
then?
with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Can you tell me where Zalkoris is?
First time you've ever held. Shouldn't you be trained on using guns if you're gonna be in the battlefield doing this?
Take that jamming tower offline.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please, listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive, and my son, tell him, tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
Oof.
We will. Rest well, Dorn has the Vasranok.
Let's get to that tower.
I don't remember. Do most of them not make it to the homeworld? Is that like a rare thing? I can't remember much about the Quarians. Another reason why I should read all the codex entries.
Get started.
Yes, Pyro. Got a flamethrower? Oh crap. Oh boy, that was the closest to death I've ever been. Oh, and off stream I looked up the progress for that achievement. And yeah, all these are counting towards melee kills.
this gun, Shepard?
You.
Garrus, take care of it.
You bet. Should hop in that turret, Shepard.
Wait, where? I think there was people up here and they just despawned when I did that.
Gun's still working. Another minute. AA gun offline, Shepard. Let's get the last.
Good work.
Gas by the door.
This gun's alright, but I think I might end up switching it out. I think I'd rather prefer a semi-auto gun than a burst in this game. Oh god. Stop your hiding, you little prick.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
Yeah, Garrus has better weapons. He can protect you better.
Almost done.
Oh crap, I can't. I was like, I want to get in there, but I have to turn it all the way around. What are my other guns? Do this.
Done. This gun's offline.
Cool.
I'll signal the shuttle.
Where did Shepard get a flare gun? Does he always carry one?
This is
Nah,
Commander Shepard.
he's dead.
Thornton didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't. I see.
I'm coming in with the shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
No, we're coming.
Give us
I
some
don't care.
coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
Oh god.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're going to end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you
I'm-
die down here.
I'm only gonna help him
You
because I
can't
need him
possibly
for
think
the
you
final
can
battle.
stop this war.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Is that all he has is a pistol?
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
Yes. Ha! I thought we were gonna land. Hell yeah.
I've got this.
I didn't even know this shuttle had a turret.
You're clear. Go.
Geth behind you. Get in cover.
Clear. Go. Admiral, come on.
Oh, whew. That's lucky.
Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
They are
We've
all
gotta
dead.
go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies. Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After
Yay.
Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard.
I gotta find out who plays his voice,
Fly
because he
safe.
sounds really familiar.
Commander,
Oh yeah, I
we've
forgot. We
located
got
the
Legion
Reaper
back,
base,
didn't we?
transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Ripper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
I don't...
It is.
Commander!
Come on, Admiral. That's a living creature, no matter what platform it's running on.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Rippers.
To save themselves from you.
Actually, you know what?
Whatever the cause, they're with the Reapers.
But you admitted we were alive.
I changed my mind.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted. That ought to do it. Edie, this work
It's
for
like
you?
using a Mac Cannon laser in Halo. Halo Reach, specifically.
And anything else in our way?
Will quickly reconfigure their
Or
jamming
actually, Halo
towers
4
to
has that
utilize
too.
this technology. You should
No,
not
Halo
use it before reaching the base.
4 has
sent
the
the
mini
coordinates
Mac
for the
Cannon
Reaper base.
targeter. Reach
Are we
has
clear
the
to go?
orbital strike.
That Get Fighter Squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior before.
Wait,
The Russian fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Let's do the fighter squadron thing.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Thank you. Oh, Miranda. Yeah, after this mission, maybe I'll go back to the Citadel because Miranda wants to chat. I was hoping she'd have a bigger role in this game, but I guess not. Hold on. Let's do this first. Shut down the Geth server. Seems like it would help the latter thing. Let's go with the same crew. Let's switch out this gun. I don't really like it that much. Have I used the Geth? I don't think I've used the Geth pulse rifle yet. Let's go with that. And that. And I'm thinking Executioner again. Yep. All right.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral.
What is a live
We're
ship?
almost
Is
at
that
the
like
surface. Keep us posted. What's our
Is
status?
that like for civilians?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
Sounds like a
That's
terrible
insane.
idea.
You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
Yeah, and also
I'm not a
like
machine.
basic.
How
Well,
do
I
I
think
go
I'm
into a
part of
virtual world?
a machine.
Cerberus conducted research on Geth human interfaces.
I think that's going to
They
be
called
revealed
it
at some
Project
point.
Overlord. We monitored their transmissions. We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
Yeah, you are asking for a
There'd be
lot.
more trust if you told me about this plan back on the Normandy.
We were still formulating, but your presence is necessary. The server security is not equipped to track an organic presence. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
This better work.
This had better be worth flying straight through a war zone.
We have compromised local Geth systems. They will remain dormant until our work is complete. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to...
I guess it just did.
Still holding that Default rifle. It's like they forget in some of these cutscenes to allow to show the one I'm actually equipped with.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
This whole thing is sus.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
No, this is a bad idea. It's gonna... Is this where it's gonna be revealed, where I'm part machine? And that I'm susceptible to
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
Reaper indoctrination? I feel like I have to be like part robot after dying in Mass Effect 2.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What the hell? I'm like... What am I, like, AI in like an AI thing now?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance
We've
footage,
basically
audio logs,
entered
sensor
the
records.
Matrix.
We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
Exactly how
What does
Yaw
turning
will
off the
destroy
lights do
ships.
to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
Good.
The sooner this place shuts down, the better.
Yes, create your lives, remain at risk. Our goals must be met. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
What am I doing? It's like I'm...
Establishing connection to access.
This looks like that movie Pixels. This, my footsteps make a wing, ring, ring, ring sound. Also, what gun am... Oh, it's
Warning.
that,
Connection blocked by infected code.
Prothean
Use our
gun.
combat software to disrupt the infection.
What, do I just shoot
I
it?
wondered what the gun was for.
Oh, yeah.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
So, hacking, for Shepard to understand how to hack, I just walk around basically
Okay,
the
gotta
Matrix
ask.
and shoot pixels.
Why a gun?
We wish to provide
Yeah.
familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
This is bizarre. Can I step there? It's all red. Okay, I'm just going in circles now, aren't I? Do I destroy all of that yellow? What the hell is this? I don't know, it just sounds funny. I think I have to actually destroy all of it. I was under the impression I'm only destroying some of it, but... It's all infection, I suppose. Except that part can't be destroyed. Well, now what? Oh, they give me more. This might be the weirdest thing I've done in these 3 games. Although I will take this over that infuriating puzzle from the first game that I had to Google. That was terrible. Okay, now what?
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
I don't think I needed to do all that, like destroy everything.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
Yep, I bet this is to replace a hacking
Warning.
minigame,
Reaper
thank God.
presence detected.
What?
Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
This better be a one-time thing. I don't want to do whatever this is again.
We cannot proceed until we gain access to
Yeah,
this
I
data
know.
cluster.
Am I going back? Is this where I came from? Yeah, I'm going backwards now. Oh.
cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
I know, I'm trying to figure it out. How do I step on this? What part do I have to destroy? Ah, okay.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are
Yeah, why am I...
files?
They finally
You
asking
process
me.
our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmatched?
Good point.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue. This data cluster contains information timestamped 290
years ago.
No functions. It is still capable of survey.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Does that mean I'm not going to hear the next one? Oh, I don't know if I can fall in this area or not.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escape gas.
Oh, I didn't have to do anything for that one.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon!
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic and
So it's like a farmer, an
That looks
automated
a lot
farmer.
like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establish a connection with the remaining server node.
Hello, Commander. Are you there? Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
She said that weird. The guest squadrons. I mean, that lady says everything weird. That's kind of why they hired her. So we basically did what they did in Star Wars Episode 1, where they took out the droid control ship and all of them
Legion, give me an update.
collapsed. It's kind of what we did.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
Well, now what?
Back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot.
Didn't I do that?
Growth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
This thing doesn't reach that far.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
I'm trying, but the range doesn't work. What do you want me to do? Now will it work? Yes.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Give me more.
Access given.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
This is cool. We're getting more backstory on the Quarians and the Geth.
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking for it!
Dang.
Time's up! We're all right with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth. cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
This is, I wonder how long this mission goes on for. It's freaking weird.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. This data comes from the period during which the creators declared martial law.
And come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel.
Creator Megara, what is your status?
What is your status? He just freaking exploded, didn't he?
As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rana were ultimately outnumbered.
That'd be funny, like somebody spontaneously combusts in real life, and you're like, "What is your status?"
On Rana.
The Ultro is down. Do not engage the gate. I repeat, avoid contact.
Gas pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rana. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait.
Am I stuck over
The
here?
Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not going to be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining slipper node is established. We are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the Geth.
Yep. They are broken. It's not going to open.
The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Thank God I'm done with that.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server, we may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port. Disconnect from the... Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.